What's up, guys? Tyler109j here from No One Better Gaming. Gonna bring you a game of Domination and Ground War. Gonna be knifing, so I've had this game on my hard drive for a while, so I just wanted to get it off there and give you guys another video. But my kill streaks are UAV, counter UAV, and emergency airdrop. So every kill I get is actually a knife, and yeah, so here we go. Little update, I don't know if I'm going to be going to Orlando, Florida or not, because my roommate just recently backed out, and I don't know anybody in Florida, and the only reason why I was going to go to Florida is because it's Orlando, Florida, and my best friend was coming with me, so that would have been pretty cool. But now I'm thinking about moving out to Phoenix, Arizona, because the only person I know out there is Richie. He just happened to live out there, so if my roommate comes back in, we're gonna go back to Orlando. But if he stays out and moves with his mom, I'm definitely gonna be going to Arizona. But just want to let you guys know. Oh, the school I'll be attending is MMI, motorcycle mechanics. So anyway, on the topic of motorcycles, I just wanted to share a few stories with you guys about my wrecks and cops and all that fun stuff. So my very first wreck, I just got the bike. It was 2 weeks I'd been riding, and I remember, or it was 2 weeks after I made it look like a brand new bike. I will post pictures on my Facebook, or I will post my Facebook if you guys are interested in seeing it. Yeah, I just got it all fixed up and it looked like a brand new bike. I'd been riding it for 2 weeks, and took a turn and leaned a little bit too far from a stop sign, going about 10 miles an hour, and just fell over. I don't know if you guys know, but the plastic on crotch rockets are ABS, and when slid down asphalt with 500 pounds of momentum going about 10 miles an hour, there is no friction between plastic and asphalt, surprisingly. And I rolled a few times, stood up, and I literally looked, and I stood up and I watched my motorcycle slide about 50 feet down the road. And I wish I had a camera so you guys could see the expressions I had on my face. They were tears of disappointment in my riding ability, and just all that money I just put into it, some of it went down the drain, and yeah, it was stupid. But my mom, I was actually following my mom, and she had asked me to meet her somewhere, and I luckily pulled out right behind her as she was coming back from work. And it was cold, it was freezing. I don't know why I rode that day, but I just I had the urge. And she saw in her mirror that I had wrecked, and it was rush hour, and we were on the busiest street in Covington, and she immediately made a U-turn. She didn't even wait for an opening. She just turned right around, almost had a wreck of her own. But I guess a motherly instinct right here, I guess. She didn't care about other people at that point. But I had about 3 or 4 cars stop and talk to me as I was picking up my bike. Somehow I managed to pick it up. I guess it was just adrenaline. But I had actually dropped it before and I couldn't pick it up by myself. But I was stuck under it, so that's another story. Another wreck I had was actually a school bus hit me. That was very interesting. School had just let out, and I was driving down 51. That's the same street I had my wreck on first time. And I was passing this bus. He was in the right lane, I was in the left, and the bus driver didn't see me in my lane, and he just veered over really quick, and the bottom of the bus hit my leg, and I tried to compensate by leaning to the left to avoid it being run over. Leaned a little bit too far again, go figure, and as I began to brake, I hit the back brake just a little bit too hard, and my back tire locked up and just slid. But slid right out from under me, and that pissed me off. So I picked my bike up, caught back up to the bus, knocked on the door. He looked at me. I flipped him off and kicked the door in. Uh, and then at school I got in trouble for damaging their bus, and I told them what happened, so they just gave me some detention. I believe that bus driver was suspended or something. I don't remember, but that was pretty bad. But the very first time I bought my motorcycle, I had never touched a clutch. I had never ridden a motorcycle. It was just, honestly, it was just a impulse buy. I saw the Scratch Rocket for $2,000. Went to the guy and listened to it. It worked fine. So I picked it up from him, and I was gonna fix it up, project bike, like I said in the other video, if you've seen it. But yeah, fixed it up, wrecked it. But I had never touched a clutch, never touched a motorcycle. And mom asked me not to ride it when I wasn't there, or when she wasn't there, because she knows how to drive a bike. She was gonna teach me, but she was at work one day, and I was at home, and I couldn't wait, so I went outside, started it up, pulled the clutch in, put it in gear, let the clutch out just a little bit, started rolling, gave it some gas, and I didn't really understand how the friction zone worked, and I dropped it, and ended up running into our air conditioning unit in the backyard. Fell over, it landed on my leg, and I couldn't get my leg out from under it, so I was laying there for about an hour. And finally I wiggled it out, but my shoe was under there. Picked the bike up, pushed it over to where it was parked, just exactly as Mom left it, or exactly as I left it, and never told my mom about it. But yeah, so but also, if you guys are interested in getting a motorcycle and you've never really ridden one or don't know how to use a clutch, I highly recommend you take the Motorcycle Safety Foundation course. I took that, and that course has saved my life so many times. There's countless times where if I hadn't taken that course, I probably would have been hit by a car. But that's it, guys. So just don't forget to check out Richie's channel. I'll put a link in his channel in the description. Thanks.